Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back in Captain of Industry, just kind of looking at our terraforming operation here. Got a couple of excavators and several trucks. Basically, probably maybe too many trucks, right? Let's take that down a bit. Got 5 trucks. Maybe we can get by with 3. These guys are going to take this sand, just dump it local. Fill up this water, which we need to do. All this water is going to need to go. All this water is going to need to go at some point, be filled up. Then hopefully we can bridge across pretty soon and get to this limestone. In the meantime, I think we've got plenty of dirt and plenty of bricks. In fact, we just shut down one of the brick factories last episode. Looks like our dirt storages are loaded. So we're good now, and the coal's backed up. That's good to see. We are currently loading parts onto the ship. From the shipyard into the ship, 200 more iron plates need to get loaded, and then we can go repair the cargo ship, I think. So what do we want to do this episode? We have copper I need to get at. Kind of thinking through how we're going to actually do this mining. We could potentially move our dirt, this storage over and save a bunch of fuel. I wonder if we should do that. Is it worth it? Yeah, we're going to be mining quite a bit of dirt. Let me look at that designation again. Yeah, they're going to be in this area for a long time. Why don't we put a storage over here? We'll tear it up later. But I think we should do this just to save diesel fuel. Let's get on it. Loose storage. Dirt anywhere in here is fine, probably. Not going to worry about blocking excavator paths or anything. How would we be centrally located? Because we're going to tear out a bunch of this stuff. How about there? Dirt. We'll do a little bit of a keep full on this. I may speed build this. Unity is still a little negative. I'm going to have to look and see what the issue is there. Let's run a big long U-shaped conveyor. Hopefully this isn't a waste of materials. Not worried about pillars for this because this is temporary. Excavator should be able to get around there. Stop you there and then maybe come up this way. Fine. I like to speedy build this. Let's look at Unity and just see what's chewing it up. Edicts. 2 edicts. Oh man, that might have been left over from some objective. What do we have? We have none of these. Oh, maintenance reducer. Yeah, I kind of like maintenance reducer on there. We don't absolutely need it, but man, it saves us a lot of processing. Oh yeah, we still need to belt our food and everything and change our crops over to do 2 crops. Oh man, I've neglected that. Let's think about that. We'll come back to solving the Unity problem in a minute. Another thing we do is let's clear this warning in the top right. Or did I already? Coal mining team 1. That's team 2. This is team 1. They're unhappy. They can... Let's see how far their designation extends. Okay, why is that? Did I do the wrong type of designation? It looks like there's stuff for them to do. Let's fix it. Can you not do the same thing here, fellas? And then maybe level off at this level 3. So flat. Mining. Flat. 3 minus, so I'll just go down. Nope, nope, nope. I don't want ramp. This is what I want. This one, use a ramp down, right? Sure if that's all done or not. Start chewing this back if you'd like. In fact, you can do all of this down. And then we should set up storage for coal, like a lot of storage, because as we start chewing into this mountain, we're going to get a bunch of rock and a bunch of dirt, and that's going to hinder our coal production. It would be good to have a storage buffer in place. The other thing we need is a place to dump rock. Do we have that specified over in this area somewhere? Probably not. Dumping designation should be go down to level 1. Very tempted to level this down, like burrow this down 2 levels. We're at +3, I believe. Yeah, +3 above sea level. I'd like to take that down to +1. I just don't know if I want to do it right now or not. I guess we can always set up our fill designation to +1. This, did we ramp this, or was that naturally ramped? Let's see. See if we can put a fill designation here. Boy, that is throwing me off. I keep thinking this is going to be level. This leveling designation. That may be what we need. I'm going to have to experiment with that. I haven't used it before. So I want fill at level 1. All through here. Why will you not just stay at the level I want you? Hard to read these. +1. Yep. All right, so we have plenty of fill designation. It's relatively... Boy, that's pretty far away. Maybe we... Let's see. That's pretty far away from everything. We could either route the stone or route the rock. Or we could just put something closer. Basically, these guys are mining a bunch of rock. I'm trying to keep this water fill being just dirt and sand. But I need a place for the rock that these guys are going to mine. Maybe just over here somewhere. Fill designation. Oh, we have something here. This might be good enough, what we have. Why is that going up and not down? Fine, we'll just do it like that for now. As these guys hit rock, they should be okay. We've got one miner on the coal. We may add another. Another excavator, that is. And now I'm just thinking about, do we want to start putting down some storages for coal? More than this one little guy. All right, let's do some here. This doesn't have to be a lifelong decision or anything. We may move this. Feel like I need some kind of buffer for coal. Actually, a fairly significant buffer for coal. Let's do some of this. We'll let this thing build before we try and hook it up to anything. Again, this is just going to be to store coal ore. So we have a buffer as our mining crews hit rock or run into some other kind of problems. We don't have everything shut down on us. In fact, you can actually double back if you want. Get there. You won't turn, will you? Fine, I'll take it. Wait for that to build. Not urgent. Not a priority. See if we can send the ship out. Are we loaded? Why aren't you loading? We'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully that will do its thing. I guess in the... Yeah, let's leave the ship there so it loads. I think all the materials are just waiting at the dock. Okay, now what? Now we've got... As far as like the oil processing stuff, do we have the ability to build a cargo depot? Not yet. That's in the tech tree. It is queued up. It just might be a few researches away from us. We've got smart conveyor routing and research lab 2. And then I think these guys, oh man, it's going to be a while. These guys all require research lab 2, and I think that's going to get us lab parts we're going to need to make. We could actually prepare for this now. Lab equipment 1 is going to take mechanical parts and electronics, right? Mechanical parts and electronics. So that kind of mimics this. Mechanical parts and electronics. So we could set things up here. Probably just 1 is all we need. Let's do that while we're waiting for the research tree. Can at least kind of speed up the process of being ready to do lab equipment. I think we're going to be able to do it right here. And all we need are the electronic parts and what was it? Oh, mechanical parts and electronics. Yeah, mechanical parts are down here on the bottom. Around to see where I'm at. Mechanical parts. Electronics here. And that will be lab equipment 1 once we're ready to do it. And we'll have to weave the belt over here. And I'm not sure where the input's going to be on this thing. Can't remember. I have a feeling it's like this square right here is where we're going to belt in. But we'll do the belt. We'll do the belt later. We'll do part of it now, I suppose. We're going to get in the way of this guy. That belt can be built. This is going to be our lab equipment. Why are you unhappy? Did I do this backwards? Why are you unhappy? do? U-shaped conveyor. Wrong one. Gonna be just a regular conveyor. Wait for that to disassemble. Let's check on the ship and hope this thing is loading. It's not. Why? Why? Let's send the ship out. I'm going to send the ship out. And then maybe, yeah, I may have to restart the game or something. Stop and reload the game. I can't remember how I resolved it last time, but I did have this issue last playthrough in Season 5, I believe. Feels very, very familiar. Diesel's not great. Let's see what else we need for diesel production. Cargo depot to bring in the oil. And then pipes level 2, that's fine where it is. That's 4th in the research queue. And then we've got the advanced diesel here. This is where we'll actually be doing the work. We're going to need to route coal way out here probably. But we have some. We have a coal belt hill. We're going to have to wait. I don't want to do too much of that planning ahead of time. Guys seem to be doing okay still with the dirt. How are we doing with bricks? Is that all still fine? That belt is loaded. We got more than enough. Terraforming is making progress. Appears to me this doesn't need to be here anymore. So let's take out that fill designation that was at level 3. It should have been a ramp down. But it served its purpose. Now I think they can get to the other fill designations. Ooh, do I have a guy waiting on a truck? Why? Why are you waiting on a truck? May have gone to refuel. May want to keep one more truck on here at least. Let's do it. I want these guys staying productive. Kind of want these guys staying productive too. He's waiting on a truck. That one might be related to dirt being delivered real far away. I hope not. Let's see which tower this is. This guy, right? Coal Miners Team 2. This is it. Let's add... Man, I hate to do it. Let's add another truck. You have to keep a kind of a closer eye on the diesel as we keep adding trucks here. Smart conveyor routing, that's fine. That'll come up later. We'll use that. I don't have an urgent need for that yet. These guys are making progress leveling this out. Dirt's fine. You can mix it in with all this other stuff. Yeah, I do not care. Mix it in with the sand. This guy's doing his thing. Coal storage is slowly getting ready. How is our coal? It's a little anemic, right? It's a little anemic. That's our slag leaving. That's fine. That all looks good. It's being emptied out. Wondering about putting another excavator on this. It's kind of on the coal mine. I was kind of hoping these guys would hit coal for too long, and then that would contribute to the coal that we're mining. I think they will. Then eventually I need to put retaining walls all over the place out here. All right, what about the food situation? Let's work on... keep putting off the copper is what I really need to do, but I'm going to work on the food. I want another housing unit. Boom. And then I want my food markets over here. I'm going to put... I think these guys can only store one kind of food, right? Yeah. Let's get a couple of these down. And let's think about what we want to do with these, all of our fields. This is an irrigated farm with no water. This will be upgraded to an irrigated farm. So let's get water to these guys. We have it. I'd like to take it from the source, so I may loop all the way back down. In fact, we have that water right here, right? That's water for us. Let's get this pipe kind of down by where the farms are. And then we'll eventually be able to upgrade it. I don't think we have the upgrade yet. Do we? Oh, do we? No, yeah, not yet. We didn't get it yet, but we will. Pipe. Boom. I have one extra connector. Oh, no, they didn't put a pillar. Or did they? Yeah, they did. That's not a bad place to hop over. And let's see if we can start matching pillars. There maybe, and then another pillar or something to make this work. Okay. What about... We do have vertical pipes. How about just inside this thing? I'm gonna force a pillar if I do that. Yeah. It's alright. Not the end of the world. See if we can minimize the pillars, though. Our ship went and fought and lost another battle because it doesn't have any weapons. I'm going to go one past here if I can. Let's go, fellas. Okay, that guy now has water. Now we got to route croppages. We got potatoes, and we are going to have... we're going to have vegetables as well. So if we look at the total production here, it says 9.8 for every 60 units or cycles, or month, basically. 9.8 units of food. If I change this to... This is what I used to do all the time. Vegetables, and then more manure. Now we've got 9.8 total. So that's the same as what we have now. So that's really no better. What if I get rid of that and I do the 9.8 we want to beat? There's 11. What if I let it sit? That's 8.9. So I don't know why we'd want to do that ever, right? That's the less food, if I'm understanding this right. What about adding a thing? That's 9.8. That doesn't seem to make sense. That's 11, right? I think that's what we want to do with our crop schedule. Let's do that. We can do that for all these guys too while we're at it. Vegetables. Eventually we're going to get more stuff to grow. 3 saplings. Oh, that's coming. 3 saplings. On the list. On the list. Okay, these guys, the vegetables and potatoes. We're going to set up some goofy storage here for these things. Let me think of how this is going to go. Maybe potato storage on the inside and vegetable storage on the outside. I'll show you what I mean by that. Storage. What are we doing on diesel? Are we okay? 363, we're okay. Food, yeah, we're fine on food. No issues there. In fact, I'm going to, let's see. This one's going to be potato storage. Again, I think this level 1 can only store one food item, right? Yep. This guy's going to be potatoes. Boom. And I think that's U-shaped conveyor, if I'm not mistaken. We'll have you go up. And we'll leave a reasonable path for vehicles. Boom. Now I want you to go back down. Like that. And now I want a bunch of storages. Kind of like this. Boom. Boom. This is overkill. But, I don't know. It's my security blanket knowing that I've got a lot of food. In case we have problems. They're known to happen. U-shaped conveyor for you, to you, you to you. These are all going to be potatoes. In fact, I'm going to extend that out even further. Do it. These are all, what is this? Construction part 1s. Should be doing pretty good on those. Okay. Store potato. Sample, boom. Drag, no. Okay, those should all be potatoes. We'll wait for that to fill up. We're going to do the same thing for the vegetables here in a minute. Their ship is repaired. No, it's not repaired. This will not load cargo. Will not load these iron plates. Canceled it, started over. Doesn't seem like it wants to reload. So hopefully when I restart the game, it will reset that and we can repair that cargo ship. It's kind of an important thing we need to get done. Let's do our belts for the potatoes. U-shaped conveyor. Let's not. Let's do storage for vegetables. This is going to be regular conveyor belt. Boom. Start here. Same kind of thing. A path for trucks to get through. In case we need it. Back down. Then storage. Yes, we can kind of cheat it that direction. I don't want vehicles to get through here, so I'm going to leave it there. And then I'm going to hug these. Maybe. Yeah, I think I am. There. We'll quick deliver if trucks can't make this happen. In fact, we'll pause. Let's pause these. And pause these, just to make sure these middle ones actually get built. Looks like I need maybe one more for this to make sense. Pause that guy. Now belts. I want to do the Vegetables higher, the high level. The flat conveyor vegetables. Up, up. I think this is going to work. Want to be cognizant of the pillars this time. That's good. And I'm going to extend this guy out if I can. I think I actually need to delete this to avoid getting extra pillars. I think I actually need to do some goofy thing. Bear with me. I think this is going to put an extra pillar down where I don't want it. Oh, that worked. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. I need to just take off a little nugget here. One segment. And then when I start the new belt, then we'll get the pillar and I won't get more. Trucking is stable. We're almost done with this belt. Had a feeling. Oh, no, that's going to work, I think. Thank you. And then we'll run the potato belt right underneath it. This time it's a U-shaped conveyor. Boom. Let's just start this thing here. Boom. Boom. I'm going to match these pillars up best I can. Again, this is a belt of potatoes. One extra one there, didn't we? An extra pillar. Not a big deal. There. And then... oh, man. Camera work. Boom. Boom. That's where that one ends. And let's just hook up the actual farms. We can turn snapping back on, I guess. See if we can get this to go. That looks happy. That one's almost impossible to see, but I guess it wouldn't snap. If it wasn't right, it would complain, right? Okay, and then the last segment over here. Okay. Get a bunch of storage for potatoes. We're going to have a bunch of storage for vegetables. One last conveyor belt. Looks like we need a route here. Maybe you. You. I may hug this a little bit. You to you to you. Okay. We'll let all that get built. If we have problems, we'll use Unity to get it done. Ship will not load. Iron plates. Not getting repaired either. There's something obvious I'm missing here. Trucking says stable. Waiting for materials delivery. Auto repair. Yeah, there's something wrong with the dock here. Something's just off. But hopefully next episode that will be resolved. I think we're about ready to wrap this one. We set up food storage for our farms, finally, and crop rotation. And we have this guy queued up for an upgrade. We can probably do them both, right? Or should we do one at a time? Is this guy still farming and productive? Seems like it. Hard for me to tell. I'm going to go ahead and take a chance and upgrade this guy. Once those are upgraded, we can get the water routed We should probably do that with this. Should we speed build the water pipe? Feels like we should. Let's quick deliver that. See how far it goes. Looks like that little segment is built. Let's do that. That's going to help our farm get some water. We have plenty stored up. How's rubber production doing? Could still keep going. Diesel's looking okay. We got 3 generators running. Eventually power is going to become an issue, but looks like it's okay for now. What is rubber waiting on? Oh, we didn't route coal over here. We'll have to do that next episode. Yeah, we need to get coal. We should have a decent supply. Boy, it's not great, is it? Take a look at that real quick before we end the episode. We got a coal storage array kind of under construction here. We may need to throw another excavator down here so that we have more coal. Although these guys are about to hit coal, looks like. So we'll keep an eye on that. Do I have another excavator built? I don't. Although it's under construction, waiting on iron. What's going on? Are my iron plates out of reach all of a sudden? Is this doesn't allow truck? Oh, look at this. Here's our problem. Okay, truck will be allowed to deliver cargo here if possible. Truck will be allowed to pick up cargo. We want that on. That was our problem. And I think it's the same problem I had last time. So now we should see trucks. Matter of fact, we should see a bunch of trucks come over here. Start picking up iron. I think they might be able to sneak in here. I'm not sure. Do truck export on that one too. Let's just see. Here they come, right? They're going to start picking up iron and loading up the ship. Perfect. Perfect. So we got that problem solved. And yeah, we'll keep an eye on the coal supply. Terraforming's moving along. Okay, I've got people complaining. What can't you do? No job idle stopped. We got to get more mining designations. Got a bunch of warnings up here. So we have our work cut out for us next episode. But let's wrap this one here. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. A special thanks to Glidercat patrons and channel members. Really appreciate the support. And thanks to those of you that have been giving the videos a thumbs up. It's easy to forget, but boy, it really helps me if you click that like button if you do enjoy the content. And if you're this far along in the series, I hope you are enjoying the content. And with that, I'll see you all in the next episode.